Today, the person I'm the very first time I'm meeting in I'm just say Bia or a Malam, because there's this popular Malam who has a similar name like his. I don't know how that has affected him. I don't know how he go about in the dino. Nana, because Nana Tia, but now I'm telling you, and Nana Tea, my control in the dino or the Tia account. I have Nana Tea as an Nana Tia with me here at H Lounge and Bar Restaurant. I will Ajingano. Yebedi in Kumo. He's one person who has done a lot of things to help a lot of people. He applies his trade, or he does most of his philanthropic works. Now on the social media, now I'm sure say you might have met one or two of his works and I said no, but you don't really know much about him. Recently, MTN Heroes of Change, they invited Zionfelix and our team to come take coverage, and I saw that he's been honored over there. So I did now do certain stage where I say yes, I feel there. Me I remember when I was honored at the Emmy Awards, I'm the first blogger to win such a prestigious award. I'm like, yes, I feel say me winning an award, but me do Emmys needed. Needed a brabono as a blogger, man. Me came 70, aka 30. Mene bra. Manatia and I say James, I'm not Tetebra. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And congrats too on your annual at MTN Heroes of Change.
Thank you so much.
Siskano reflect. Me da back bang no.
What's it?
You work on the revenue.
Yes, we are working.
And you say?
We are all managing. Yeah, and you're managing.
To somebody who just knows Nanatia to be a social media person and all that, I mean, tell us something more about you than what you just know. Say you have a beautiful baby girl, you and your wife. We always see you guys on socials. Aside that note, take us into the life of Nanatia growing up and all that.
Okay, so my full name is James Anotete, and widely known as Nanati. But most people are calling me Nanatia. You are even one of the people who calls me Nanati. Is it because of the spelling or what? No, I honestly don't know why. I think I left some midway, some 2 dots B. Meaning Anna Abia, because that Malam was very popular. Yeah. And see anybody who bears similar name, they will.
Do you know him?
I don't know him. He has even sent me friend request. Oh. Yes. If I block him, another one comes back again. Yeah. And see that this name there, I think we have to adore it. People even have to block me because some can say like Misumi Malam name. But I'm not a Malam. I'm Nanati, as in Nanati, Nanakoko or something like me. Okay, T, normal T, I know. And I don't want any T. Nanati. What's your nickname? Nanati. Who said Tete? Okay. And then I was not able to turn it into TT. So I'm TT. Okay. I'm TT. So I just made it T. Okay. Nanati. First, it was supposed to be Nene T, but it was not vibing for me because I'm a Krobo. Okay. Yes. So Nene T, Nene Titi. Okay. But along the line, the Nene T was not really vibing for me. And I'm here, Nana T. But I don't know what happened. People keep calling me till today. I'll correct the next minute. I even meet, one time I went to Kwew, and there's these couples. They were all battling. The wife is saying Nanati. The husband to say Nanatia. And they have to come to me. That I have to tell them which name. And when I said Nanati, I think the lady was saying, I won, and all that. Yes. And I keep seeing that on daily basis. Yeah. So you're a Krobo? Yeah, I'm a Krobo. I grew up in Manya Krobo, Odumase, Noaso, thereabout. At first, we were in the village. And then we were in the village somewhere in Asasawa. Then my grandmom realized, among all her kids, I think she has about 6 kids, all of them are in the city. And I said, nah, we are the only kids, grandkids that are a bit, let me say, we are disadvantaged. So she felt, say, okay, she can't see all her grandkids doing well, and then we will be in the village. Because my dad was there with us, with our mom. And I said, no. What she can do is, one of my uncles who is now late, or per se, he has a house in Odumase Krobo. So we should move from the village and then come there so that we can have access to at least a good education. And my father allowed it, and then we came. Along the line, my mom died in 2001. Life was a bit tough for us. That one, I have to be honest with you. So most of these things, maybe today you might be seeing an artist doing something on education, is basically because of what I've went through. Even when my mother died, my father was still in the village. But even paying of school fees became an issue. It got to a point, say, when I completed JHS, the result came. And fortunately for me, I was the best student at that time. The headmaster saw, say, I'm owing huge debt. But I'll say, because of what you've also done for my school, I'm giving you everything. Go. I won't take a penny from you. Because I realized it was an international school at that place. And I'll say, nah, he can't take anything from me because I'll say, me too, I have done something for his school. So even after getting a good grade in JHS, now getting into SHS, I had Ghanaians. But then due to financial constraints.
That's Ghana National?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't even go to the school to go and even pay or anything of that sort. Yeah. So what happened was, it was 3 weeks to time. My dad, Roma, still he wasn't getting the money to pay for my fees. And I'll say, okay, there is one school closer to us, Manya Krobo Secondary. And so I said, we should go and see the headmaster and plead with him if he will allow me to attend the school. And I'll say, okay. And then the headmaster, Mr. Sakite, I'll say, okay, looking at your grade, what course do I want to offer? And I say science. And I'll say, okay, my grade qualifies me to do that. But now, here's the thing. He will give us the chance for me to enter. But then, my father have to come and pay even in bit. And I will say, yo. So 3 weeks to time now, and then I think a few weeks, the next week or following week, and then we wrote exams. But I took the notes that they gave them.
Yeah. School, not or master school.
Yeah.
On my first time exams.
Yes. So 3 weeks to exams. And so I think few weeks now, and almost 30 exams. We wrote it. The second year, I did well again. Fortunate for me, a government scholarship.
During your final year now?
No.
Second year now?
Second year. And I'm on government scholarship. And I've also applied for Plan Ghana. Almost because some aptitude test, be something, I think, and an interview. And I know so. And see, I was able to secure 2 scholarships. So that made me to join my colleagues in the boarding house because I was coming from home to school.
Was it far?
Not too far. So I have to walk, but then it was okay. But what to eat, all those things were all.
And I can remember scholarship. Yes, was
okay. So because of the 2 scholarships, I knew I was able to pay for the fees and the boarding house fees. Mm-hmm. So dining. Yeah. The bills. And yeah.
And you know now, pocket money as well.
Okay, so fortunately, my big brother, I have an elder brother. I'm the second born, so he was supporting, and sometimes from my grandmom, and then sometimes from some of my uncles, they were supporting in that regard. And I'm away after finishing now how to enter into tertiary, and also very same. So it was one man. He was working with Jared by then. Then he bought the form. That same year, he also went on pension. And I say, it is not possible that he can do anything further. But fortunately, because he bought it, my big brother was like, okay, now that I've had admission at Accra Polytechnic, now Accra Technical
University.
Yeah. And I say, okay, because now I have admission, he will do whatever in his capacity for me. Say I will complete, and Mr. Atiya Kakaraka,
your program there?
Yeah, science laboratory technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 years, right?
Oh no, 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Yes. Okay, so the support were coming from people, uncles, auntie. I quite remember those days. I have to write my uncle I think he was in Haiti. I have to write him on Miska. Then I joined. Okay, so even that place too. Okay, Accra Poly like this. I did well again. So I had the hostel. It's based on when your academics is good, they give you hostel. So I think I did well, and I had that too as well.
So the school gives you a hostel when you...
Yes, but you need to pay. You know, the hostel were few.
Okay.
So it's based by you can get it by merit. Okay. So it's not just that it's there, so you can get it. No. Sometimes people apply, but those who do well, you just get it automatically.
But you still have to pay.
Yeah, you still have to pay.
Okay.
Yes, so I paid. Yeah, sometimes people are able to work their way through and then they are there. But for those who do, I think they give to, I think I've forgotten a little bit. It's been years. They give you the opportunity to kind of stay and then learn and all that. So I had it in second year. Then I joined my colleagues there too as well. Yeah.
So, education is zigzag.
People have been there for me. So, say ABA and I won't say, okay, Nanati supported somebody in education. That's been my story. The reflection of whatever I've gone through is what I'm giving back to people. Yeah.
What do you do on social media to somebody who is green to you, somebody who is new to Nanati?
Yeah. What do I
do on social media?
Okay, so so social media is a game changer for me. It has become one of the tools I use in voicing out whatever I've been doing, let's say in the hidden. Now, social media gives you the opportunity to reach out to a larger audience. So I've been using my social media handles to be the voice for the voiceless, because I've been there. So if I'm doing it today, I just use social media. Now, any little thing, we say the power of social media. Just one little post on social media can change the lives of someone. Just last week, there was this lady who completed nursing school, and for about completed 2020. And for 5 years now, she hasn't gotten a job. And or reached out to me. I think that was last year. But last year, I couldn't help. And I said, okay. So just last week, we posted This year, by the grace of God, she's had somebody contacted me because of what I've been doing over and over. People have built that trust in me. Or see, he owns the hospital, but then he doesn't have vacancy. But because of me, he feels this lady has to get something doing to cater for herself. She's selling water. Can you imagine someone who completed nursing? Her profession is she's a nurse. Oh. She just wants to be. She carries it on her head. Yes. That's the recent thing I've done over the weekend. Yeah. So she sells water. She carries it. Oh, Tudu Hono.
Accra?
Yeah, Accra. She sells yes. So, when I even posted it, her colleagues were laughing at her, and I was like, wow, that is the life we are living. Yes. They were laughing at her. Even till now, she said, people are teasing her, and I said, wow. So, fortunately, someone contacted me. I'm yet to know more details and whether how true, but I just want to see her do well. Yes.
Go through things.
Yes. She finished, I think, a diploma nurse. She's not having anything to do. So she has to carry the water because she told herself she's not going to do anything, excuse me to say, silly to get money. So she just have to work. And then she's been doing it, but it's just like she told me, it's hand to mouth. That's what the father depends, the mother also depends on. The mother also sells water. So it's Yeah. They carry it around. That Monday, I went with her, and all that. So I realized what she's saying is nothing but the truth. And even people were attesting to the fact that they see her sell water. And wholeness, me, I doubt if. But I've sold water when I was in JHS and all that. Yeah, I sold water. I sold water. I have to sell block to get money to also feed my junior brothers and all that. I've sold water. I've sold belima, how do you call it, corn, cassava dough, corn dough and all that. That was when my mom was alive. But when she left, we sold ice cream and all that. Sometimes it would be raining. And then the sales will be that low. You have to just manage whatever you have and all that. So my life is just like giving back what I've gone through to others. Even though I'm not there yet, but I think I'm better than those days. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
School na those setbacks ebano. Why didn't you just think of quitting? Maybe I will pay you my, because I almost say education is the key to success, but not always the case. I'm a team that say, let me just stop and then find a job. Baby, now by the time maybe me college baby school, now my nyame home come baby.
Okay. So I think some of my friends who are schooling, who are doing well, I think those were some of the things that motivated me. I've seen people who, like, they go to school, some of my colleagues that we started from GHS, and you can hear they are here and all that. So some of those things were like motivating me that, okay, I just don't want to be, because for my grandmom, and my grandmom was very clear on that. She doesn't want anybody to be at home. Yeah. She was doing everything just to make sure, say, we go to school. So she wouldn't, even when we were having all those setbacks, you see her crying just because she feels like she has that capacity to put us there. So some of these things were motivations. Like if your grandmom is even, she's not educated, and then she's telling you, say, or per se, you should go and come and be a better person. I think those were some of the motivations. Yeah.
Meaning Nana T. I feel like spelling it T-E-E will be easier for people to pronounce it. T. But his is Nana T, by N T. But no, those
days were just keyboard, now me try. Yeah. So some of those phonetics, that was why people call it Nanatia.
Okay.
And so that I'm sure, yes. Some of them are like, because you added some phonetics at the top, and Tia, that's how they call it Nanatia.
Because it changes from T.
T, yes, exactly.
Normal T.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, H Lounge restaurant here at Achingano, East Legon, any sort of food, any kind of food, drink, beer, Opebiano, Oba H Lounge, restaurant, Achingano, a very nice place, open privacy, Ubenya, if you want to organize events and so on, you can come and take the place, any kind of local or continental dish piano, Oba H Lounge and restaurant here at Achingano, with me, Nawadi. Now, at me at home. From 05577562271. 05577562271. I'll be back after the break. Nana everything come more on how everything started for him, more about the kind of people that he's been helping. Recently being honored by MTN, the telecommunication giant here in the country, Ghana. And his beautiful family, his beautiful princess, beautiful girl, young kid, making all the big deals. I'll be back after the break.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
This
adverts have been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Nana T, and as I say, H Lounge and Bar Restaurant here at East Legon. He's a social media person who uses his platforms to help people. He has helped a lot of people. To Mr. T agenda to help people. Now you see a lot of people coming on board, donating to help that particular project or the particular person that he wants to help. Now let's look at how everything started for you when it comes to the philanthropic things that you've been doing and you're still doing.
Okay, so with the philanthropic thing, it started way back in, there's a group on Facebook, Trotro Diaries.
Yeah.
So what happened is, we share, what we do there is to share things that happen in, let's say, transportation, anything that has to do with Trotro or transportation in general. So what I do is, I take pictures of places and all that. Anywhere I go, I update people. So there was one time now, me call me girlfriend, now my wife. Me call me whole Central Region. And me who said there was this boy carrying a big firewood on the head, a big log. And he was walking barefooted. And the dress was tattered. So when I saw him, I said, this is like me. That's the Nanati I'm seeing. So me capture it, and I posted it and reflected on the comment. The message was just to talk about how I see that boy in me, like whatever he's going through is the same thing I went through, just in that way. Then me posted it. All of a sudden there was this woman in the US, and I was saying, Nana, when I see that picture, that's also my story. I want to give you 200 cedis. Go and give it to this boy. I just want to dash it to him. Let me see you. And see, I took the money, went and presented it to the little boy, and I came back with the feedback, how I presented it, and then posted it back. Then other people joined into the donation. They were like, okay, I think this boy don't need to carry this firewood. He needs something like wheelbarrow. Let me send you money so that you buy for him. Let me see you. This person like, does it school? I say yes. And I'll say, okay, can I buy him stationery books, like books, some erasers, can we change his uniform and all that? And that was how the whole thing started. And that was the very first time me trendy on, I think, either yen.com and GH. Like, that was the very first time my post went really viral. And I'm say, okay. So on Trotro Diaries, what I do is, most of the time, I do post about places, and they sometimes goes viral, but it may be in a comic way or something of that sort. But I realized, okay, if I can use picture to change the life of that boy. Okay, so he was having some ringworm. There was money, so I have to take him to the hospital. He was treated. Then there was money left. I think at the time, 2020, 1,000 Ghana cedis left. And then we created an M fund account for him so that maybe the money will keep growing till maybe he's 18 years before he can have access to it. And we created it for him. So I'm like, okay, if just one picture can change the lives of that little boy, I think I should use my influence rather to be the voice for the voiceless. Then I'm like, okay, if that boy's story can change within a twinkle of an eye, then what am I waiting for? So that's how everything started. And how people were like, Nana, see, you've done well and all that. I'm like, this is good. If people will talk positively of what you've done, you've changed somebody. Like, because when I go back in my life personally, it was through people who helped me to even climb to this level. I feel like, okay, so now I want to use my page to start doing something in that course. Then there was one time, the CEO of even Trotro Diaries, he shared a post on someone needing blood. Then I picked that same post, posted it. People went from from the post I made, a lot of people went to donate. And the mother was so happy because the boy was suffering from leukemia. And almost all the time he needed blood. So because of that post, people went to donate and that boy's life was saved. The mother was happy, they kept calling me and all that. I'm like, good. If maybe I'll be using my page to change the cause, to touch life, to impact the lives of people, then I think so shall it be. Yes. And that's how it all...
How many years now?
For, let's say, 5 years.
And how has it been?
Good. Just that sometimes the limitation is just that it has now become so much overwhelming, and I'm not able to meet everybody's demand. If I speak to you right now, every second I'm getting messages on TikTok, Instagram, just because I've done for this, let's say the nurse I was talking about, my inbox is on fire.
Everybody needs help.
Everybody needs help.
No,
and the way you help this lady, can you also do the same for me? And my inbox is just on fire. But I understand the frustration and the pressure in the system, yes.
Do you get paid? Do they pay the people?
No, absolutely no. But the joy, the happiness I get from people, sometimes I'll be in. So, I do more of blood drive on social media. On average, of 3 people every week. Yes, every week. If I don't get at all 3 patients looking for blood, sometimes I'll be in traffic. Someone will come and shake you, or someone will call you, Nana, you saved my life. I'll be like, how? All these people that even bring this, I don't even know them. They just bring and I post. I don't even know their faces, nothing. It's just saving their life. And they'll be like, Nana, you remember this day? I'm like, I've forgotten. But
there are lots.
Yes, there are a lot. But you saved my life. You posted this and this happened. Or someone is missing. There was one time I posted someone who was missing. I think within an hour, someone noticed that there was a boy hovering around somewhere. And I've done it countless times, severally. I've just used my pay to, connect families together, lost families together, and all that.
And how do you know that this particular story this person is telling me is true or not? Because people can just fabricate stories just to get help or get money from others.
Okay, so yes, people can be that smart.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do more, let's say you owe school fees. Okay, I need to check whether you are even a student. And what will happen is, I'm not putting that money into your pocket. I'll pay directly into your account. So for you to come and say, I'm owing school fees, send it to my account and all that will not happen. If it is not true and you are lying, I've paid it to the school. So I know, sir, I've done it. So yes, I know, and I know you can't go to the school and then go and, that would be a difficult thing to do. So yes, those are some of the ways. So sometimes I do cross-check. So most of the things, what I do is I post pictures of people, in the exception of cases that are too sensitive. Then those ones, fine. But let's say you need money to go to school and all that. Sometimes it's through the post that people come to support. So if you want me to hide your face, then I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Unless the case is that sensitive, then that one, fine. I'll do that. But most of the cases, when I post, and people can even detect that, okay, this person has been sorted out or not sorted out. So I've been able to even get people who have already been sorted out with money, and they are like, but this person, I thought I've done this for this person. So these are some of the ways I do to tame those things down.
Is it sort of a foundation, or it's something that you just...
Okay, so I was just doing it for the fun of it.
Okay.
Like, let's say, Nana T, you have a social media platform, you have followers. Do something. But so it's just me. But now I'm going beyond just Nana T.
Okay.
Yes, I want to put, like I told you, there's so much pressure on me. People from this, all sort of, like every day I'm getting this, that. And sometimes it gives me mental breakdown.
So?
Yes. Because some people bring you case and you are not able to help. Let's say someone tells you the auntie is suffering from kidney something and needs help, and you are not able to sort that person out. Maybe the person, along the line, the person dies.
Nice.
They come to attack me that you killed mine. Yes. I get it almost all the time. Sometimes under comment, you see, this guy is very selective. These are things that go... Because most of the people I help, I don't know them from anywhere. And people can say, he's very selective, unless he knows you, unless this. I'm like, wow. So you see people writing, this guy is very selective. He made my auntie or this person, my dad, die. I'm like, so recently I just said, with health-related issues, I'm putting an end to it. Until I get well structured, I'm not touching it. Because sometimes I read and I'm like, nah. Sometimes the cases I get, you are saying it, there's nothing you can do about it. And the pressure keeps coming. What happens? So now when people come and say, I'm not into health-related, in the exception of blood donation, for that I'll do. But anything that has to medical bills, I have to, people pay bills for medicals, people in the hospital and all that. But now I told them that, you know what, if someone voluntarily, like, want to say, Nana T, today, I want to go and do this at the hospital, can you front it? Fine. But for me to come and say, I'm now coming to solicit, no.
For somebody to do it.
No. For now, no. Maybe in future when I was structured and funds are there, why not? I'll do that.
Do other people grateful? Are most of them grateful to what you do for them?
Yes, some people are very grateful. Yeah, some people are very, very grateful. But sometimes along the line, you meet people who are very ungrateful to as well. Yes, I meet some of them.
Papa na enye adwuma ya as enye se de you dey no. Obuata me say kama kuma ma bo kama kuma. I just tell you so I can't help you. And I say bia kama kuma na mo bi a ma bo. Me ni bi dia na eja ya bon pa so asofo nyakopon. At times with me cast on show na ka kuma na person obo no. Yeah. Obo na ba ko a no dey ehwa yi kwan.
Sometimes you help people, one, and the whole generation comes after you. You have to, this, the next day, this, the next day. Even as I speak to you, there are people I helped. And you see them coming back again. So sometimes I guess so like, I said, it has so much on me. Let's say my personal number, people that I help sometimes, they have access to it. And you see them coming back the next day, the next time. And Nana T, you've done this. I know you can do it. You have done this before. I'm like, goodness. And some people will take advantage of you, like, because you helped them before. They want it over and over. And sometimes there are people. There was one lady. She told me her mom was, the mom is a widow. So she needed help. So there was this woman who gave me, I think, 1,000 cedis to share for 6 women or so. So I gave her the 1,000 cedis. Can you imagine? That same way, somebody gave me another money share for widows. She says in my inbox again that she want that money for her mother. I'm like, please, do you know that sometimes I make posts and you see 1,002 people commenting with similar issues. Do you think if we have to do it for just your mother, how sustainable would this be? Then you are being greedy. Next thing. And then recently, so you see, even with us, I never posted about it. I just did it behind the scene. Then recently something happened. I think Wendy Batma, she went telling Wendy Batma she needed help for her auntie or something who is sick and all that. And I told her, she came to me and I told her, Madam, it cannot be just about you, your family. Yeah. Other families are also going through a lot. So yes, I've done some for you. Let's move to the next person. And she went to Wendy and telling her a whole lot. And she told her, she contacted me, she never got help from me and all that. I'm like, wow, really? Is that the case? And I said, okay. So Wendy contacted me and told me that this is somebody like this. And I just, I have the screenshot of everything I've done for her. And I showed it to Wendy. Wendy was like, and this guy said, I've never responded to her before. I'm like, yeah. That's the life we have. So these are how people. So assuming Wendy didn't come to contact me, she would have gone. So this is why most of the time I love to post you. I post you and that's it. If someone wants to help you again, that's no problem. But for you to go and lie and make it look like I've never done, because after sending her that money, I've never posted it anywhere. There are things I do behind the scenes. And some of these people take advantage of other people, other philanthropists, and then go and ask for more.
How do people reach out to you and help you in some of the projects you do?
Okay, so sometimes my inbox. Sometimes when I post something. And one thing I do is, I don't request for funds.
Okay.
I've never come on social media to say, I'm doing fundraising. In the section of blood, that one I request. But anything that has to do with money, never. I've never done that till today. I've never put my number there that, okay, there's this person who is sick or this person needs education, blah, blah, blah. No. Sometimes in my post, it doesn't even mean that the person wants money. But along the line, my followers will just be like, there's this grandma who follows me. She's 70 years. She chats me that she's 70 years and she's the oldest. And I'm like, 70 years? Then you are the oldest. I posted about it. Can you imagine people started donating money for her? Apparently, she has one boy who needs to go to school in Sunyani, one university over there, I think something energy or something like that. This boy needs to go to school, but there was no money. Upon this money that people donated, do you know what? she said she's not going to use this money for herself. She's going to channel to this boy. And trust me, this boy is in school. And people even through that, I posted what she has done. People have even done more than, the boy needed a laptop. Like everything was sorted through the post I just made about the oldest woman who follows me. And that life has been changed.
What is that thing that you've done for somebody that you can say that we are my biggest achievement since I started this thing 5 years back?
There are a lot. Me, if we have to talk about is the blood donations, one thing that is so dear to me, because my wife was a victim of that. When she delivered in 2019, at the time I wasn't using the Facebook. I didn't know how I was just posting anything until 2020 when I got to know, say, okay, you can post this and there will be result and all that. Just about the blood, I told you about the leukemia boy. So my wife delivered and she lost a lot of blood. She had twins. And then had to take a friend. She delivered in Winneba. And then had to take a friend from Mankesim to drive all the way to... And at the time I was having numbers. But I didn't know how, like, it never occurred to me, say, okay, you can even ask people that, who can help you with blood and all that. So after the friend came to help there, then I noticed the little boy that I helped, something of this sort can be done for people who... So most of the people who get help are those pregnant women who needed blood and people who are going to do surgery. So that has been one of the things that I really, really love. But there's one boy who was a drug addict.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've taken to the university.
Yes. That's one of the things. And then one girl who was a Kayayo, I met her selling. She was selling, not selling, she was a Kayayo. So she was carrying the stuff for her madam. Then she was speaking good English. I'm like, hey, Kayayo, speaking good English. I'm like, then there's something. So I just noticed that, okay, then there could be something just like me. So I just got close and I asked her, what's your level of education? And she said she finished SHS. I'm like, okay, are your grades good? And say yes. What do you want to become? She said she wants to become a nurse. So I posted the same thing that, this a young girl that I've met carrying this and this is what she does for living and she's saving money towards her this. Can you imagine? Through that, the former regional minister for Savannah reached out to me. We got the forms. She got admission to Damango Nursing Training College. She's in her last year now. Yes. So such a person, I'm like, wow. So it's just, I see them in me. Yeah.
Do you get any benefits?
Okay. So yes, let's say the benefit. Okay. The benefit. Last year I was in the UK. Just because I posted a young girl who had issues with the leg. Yes, exactly.
I saw that.
Yes. And through the same social media, they booked our ticket, they did everything. I went there, came back without paying a penny. Yes. So these are some of the benefits. Even my wife, I met her on Facebook. I met her on social media. So, and look at us, all these things are just social media things. Yes. So the benefit, I would say, if someone's life has been changed, yes, I'm happy. These are some of the benefits I get.
Are you doing this forever? Or?
Yes, everybody should go even into philanthropy. Everybody. And I know people do it maybe behind the scene and all that. But some of us have taken it upon ourselves. Because if I do it behind the scene, if I give people things and I hide them behind, how then would people get to know what I'm doing and support them more? Or even with MTN coming to honor me, and they are giving me cool 30,000 Ghana cedis.
Of which mine will be like 5,000.
Yes.
Let's talk about family. You have a beautiful princess.
Yes. Yes.
How is she?
She's good.
Your firstborn?
No, she's my second born. So the first born, they are twins, and then she's the second.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
But what's the
Yeah, okay. So when the boys, those days, they were also popular, just like Asesawa Princess. But the mindset didn't come. Okay, men, we are more attracted to women. So me, I just want to promote my baby girl.
Yeah.
When I started, the boys, their mother can take care of them. Yeah, so I started promoting her. Then for our kids' baby diaper, by Delta, they got in touch with me that they want to make her a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
And it has been good, trust me.
Really?
Yeah.
How good has it been?
It's been good. Like, she's even more popular than I do. Yeah. I take her to places and people are like, hey, girl with me who know what TV, me who know what billboard. Who's their father? And I'm like, hey, me.
They don't know you.
Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. So I realized she's more popular. I take her to places and it has been really awesome. Yeah. Even because of her, where I stay has been renovated fully.
By the company?
Yeah, by a company.
Because she's an ambassador. She has to live good enough.
Yeah, of course, yes.
She's been a blessing.
She's been a blessing. I kid you not. Yeah.
Because some favoritism,
and your favoritism. Yeah, sometimes the elder brothers will ask me, so when are they also coming on TV near the idea? When are they also seeing themselves on billboards and all that? We tell them their time will come.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it Oko School?
Oh, yeah. I started I think a month ago. Yeah, CCIO school.
Someone will ask, why did you decide to bring her on socials?
Okay, so I've noticed the good side of, social media. People say there are a lot of toxic, this. But me, I've been trending on the positive. Yeah. Even when I started posting it, people are like, oh, she's too young, she's too this. She's too young. I know people have this perception, their family will like those things. It does mean to me, whether the person is on social media or TV, if they want to do something, they can do. But it's just the message of God that can prevent all those things. Yes, because I know people who don't even have a social media handles. They born kids and they die out or something.
Or they have issues
and all that. So yes, it's just God. It's just God. And then my mind is just clean. So I know I'm doing it on a positive note. Yeah.
How have you been raising her? Because you're a new father, how to go about it. You're green to it. How obviously have corner.
Oh.
You have 3.
Yeah, so now I have 3. They can disturb a lot. The twins, the headache they give us. Sometimes I feel like every day should be school hours. Even if they should come around 9 or something when they are sleeping, and that's it. So now I notice teachers they are really doing a good job. Because me, personally, even my own kids, sometimes I'm like, what is this? I wish I'm single. Yes, sometimes I look at that. Yes, trust me. Because sometimes there are kind of disturbances. Don't do this, and they are doing this. Don't go here, and they are going there. So yes, it has been amazing. I'm sure maybe some of us, that's how we also treated our parents. Yeah. So it's time for us to pay back time.
Any plans of probably establishing a facility where maybe a office, maybe so one cry, be about to come and complain, maybe also about maybe a formal thing that you're doing.
Yes. Just like I told you, I just don't want it to be like about Nanati. It's going to be a whole team. It's going to be well structured. So I'm in the process of doing that. Even have branches in the US, wherever. Yes, it's something which I'm already in the pipeline doing all those things. Yeah, because I just don't want to do like just Nanati, just no. It has to be well structured so that we can impact more lives. Like I told you, my inbox is on fire day in, day out. The number of people looking for just some peanuts for them to start some businesses and all that, it's that huge. So when it's well structured, maybe I can get partnered to some of these big organizations that we can train more people, more jobs, and all that.
Nana, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The social media handles again.
So Nanati on Facebook with a blue tick.
Okay.
On Instagram is Nanati_T_. It's also verified. On TikTok it's also Nanati. That one is not verified. So I've created a Telegram channel.
Okay.
Which that place mostly now I use it for just jobs. I post jobs.
Okay.
Yes.
If you need a job.
Yeah, if you need a job, people come to me that they have these vacancies in their homes, and so that page is mainly for.
I don't take any money from them.
No.
You advertise for free.
For free. Some of the people. So one of the things that sometimes I realize is I post and the employers, they come to me that I've gotten someone, but none of those people come to me to say, thank you, or I've gotten a job over here. But I feel like it's nothing, and I keep doing it. I should have stopped long ago. But I feel like one day, and I'm sure those are the people who are silent people, so I understand some of those things.
Now, just before we go, you're MTN Heroes of Change. It is a huge deal.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of when I won Emmy Awards, it was a huge deal for me. Yes. MTN is a huge company. I don't just honor anybody just like that.
Exactly.
How were you paid? What was the process? And on a D-Day, or more an hour, and even got 30,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay. So what happened was, I was there one time, and then someone inboxed me. Nana T, I want your full name, then some other details, my email, and all that. And I was like, what? He said, there's an ongoing nomination from MTN Heroes of Change, so he wants to nominate me for that. I'm like, whoa, really? Then I gave up. Then I kept seeing people inbox. They kept messaging me with my details, so I just created a template. And so when they asked, then I quickly push. Then, fortunately, I could say then I was contacted by MTN that I've been selected, and then there will be a voting process and all that. So we have to do some videos and all that. And I'm like, okay, we did. The voting went on, and my people really showed massive support. My followers were, yes. So that's how come I got there, and then God being so good, I was crowned the digital hero of change together with Pastor Boys, who are also doing amazing. Yes. Yeah. But to me, all of us there, Twins Diary, Bonesman, Dr. Hannah, we are all doing well. Yes.
Bonesman is also my boy.
Yes. I know he.
He's a very good guy.
Yes,
he's also doing so well.
Yes. Very well.
Yeah.
I can tell you, he's doing amazingly well.
Yeah. I think one of his projects, I got Ibrahim Ahmad to help.
Yes. With Raf, I follow that. Yes.
He's a very good guy. So what does this mean to you? Digital Hero 2025, MTN Heroes of Change.
I'm sure that's why you even called me here. So this has opened doors for me to meet Zionfelix for the first time.
Yeah.
Yes. So it has really opened amazing doors, and they are all coming up. And that's what even made me now to know, say, okay, Nana T, go beyond just the Nana T, and now get well structured, and bigger doors will open for you. So this has made me know, say, okay, the recognition is huge, and it is really, really, really opening doors. As I speak to you from here, I think 7 p.m. I have another interview. Like it has just been like that. So it has really exposed me to a lot of media houses.
Okay.
Yes.
So Nana T is helping people on his socials. He's helped a lot of people, and he has a lot of people on the list to help. Yeah, company found you say philanthropic jobs. The number of DMs we have, and easy. Now we'll be on way in the name. Say we na maye. And you corner. So if you want to help the people that he's helping, he's shown us the way. Just hit him on any of his socials, and then any man will be posting. And then I come also post Libya or something. And you posted with the numbers.
Yes. So this sometimes, yes. So sometimes I post people just to promote their businesses for free. I never take money from people. So sometimes there was one guy who said he's a plumber. He finished tertiary and he needed job. I feel like, okay, you have a number. What can I do? Let me push it. I pushed it. The job was over. Like he was just getting a lot of jobs. I've done it for several businesses, small businesses and all that. Yes. So that's my only way of also, they supporting me. So I also have to give back to them for them to, I'm sure when they are really empowered, some of them when they are empowered, they come back to support them, whatever I do on social media.
Job now. I will say at times what you post there.
Yeah.
Now, you think that you are helping people. Maybe I have my post it Juma.
Yeah.
Now employee no. Afa.
Yeah.
I've overcome more na sebio. Una we are the background.
Yeah.
Maybe na sebio nesahano. Yeah. Have you had such complaints from people that you advertise for?
Okay, not really. But there was one time I advertised something like for a house caregiver or something. Then, even me, when they got the job, so look at it. They never told me she has gotten the job. Now, they started calling her. I think it's a home. She has to stay there. And they were calling, their family were calling her, and they were not getting her. Do you know what? They called me. And they were like, Nati, we noticed you posted this, and then our sister had a job, and for about like a week now, we are calling her. And now they are putting pressure on me. And I'm like, so you knew that your sister had a job. None of you even say, thank you or anything. But now when it's in the worst scenario, you are here coming to attack me. That's okay. So I was able to get to the person, and that thing was solved. And I'm like, wow, this is how, when it's good, they will never talk about it. But when it's bad, you see them come here, they'll come at you. Yes. So this is what we've taken upon ourselves. So we'll continue.
So let's appreciate him for him to do more. I mean, that appreciation comes from what he will do, but I mean, that appreciation in the bar, we boost him morale and more. I'm also aboard a lot of people. Nana has been helping a lot of people for the past 5 years. Mostly now, socials, so he's really using his platform to help people. Contact him now. Also, one year or because he needs to help a lot of people. I had it also. I have a good room. I say, I was here. Just blah. Nancy, I make medical help in Pabé 10 to sponsor their education. We share any easy the DMs. People are brilliant. Like a man for a brain.
Yeah.
But in money no. Until you want to say, school jai was jai. Nisa or a money my man or jai. What try us to be young one by money ma. We also could be our quasi. The school jai was jai. There are a lot of people suffering in other fields, not just education. It will be better. Do BBD, do best. Something that we can't even imagine. It will be. And Nana, I didn't want to. A free job will be into the caboose. I'll be to a caboose on the
No.
Be into the caboose on me. No, and I want yes so to get something in return. The American, I do yeah, because we want to do it. Not because yes, a champion pack baby, yeah. Not a bit to a car, I say, yeah, man, on to a car. Because you go no hair or no, let the whole share. But me being as I Felix Chanel, who happens to be a philanthropist, our boy, a lot of people, and they didn't come here at H Lounge Restaurant at Chungano. Come here, beautiful place, and consume that good meals in our episode events. And so, have a spacious place. I'll be to my hand. Bye bye.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.